Halloween is coming up. And for this year's video, I will be painting this pumpkin. This is just a regular plastic pumpkin that you get from the dollar store. It is normally used for decoration, but in our case, it is our canvas. So just cutting the tag off and it's ready for paint. So I'm starting off with some green paint and some white and mixing it together to get a light green. I'm painting this on one half of the pumpkin. Oopsie, forgot to remove the sticker, so let me just do that real quick. There we go, nice and easy, and continuing with the paint. So, the lighting was being really weird. See, it's like dull and lifeless, but when I bring in the white paint tube, it's suddenly vibrant. Now it's dull. Now it's vibrant. So, I don't know. I'm just keeping that in the corner, so just ignore that. Anyway, once the paint dried, I went in for a second coat. The color dried darker than I thought it would, so I added a bit more white to make it a little bit lighter. Once that's done, I started with some light red paint. Now, you might be wondering, what am I painting? Well, I'm painting a watermelon. Yep. What does a watermelon have to do with Halloween? Nothing actually, but story time. So, me and my friends every year go to a fall fair, and one of the activities there is pumpkin painting, on real pumpkins. So we were given the cheap paint, red, green, and black, and those sponge brushes. So I had to do something simple, and I was like, what could I paint with those colors? And I was like, okay, a watermelon. So after, we leave it to dry and explore the rest of the fair. When I come back to collect them, my pumpkin's just gone. Everyone else's pumpkin was there. Mine got stolen. I didn't even get to take a picture of it. This is all I have. So, RIP original pumpkin, we will miss you. But yeah, now I'm recreating it. So now, as you can see, I am messily making the dark green stripes of the watermelon. I probably should have planned them out before because some of the stripes and spacing are bigger than the others, but oh well, nature's not perfect, neither am I. It's just more realistic. Anyway, I go over that a few times, just fixing it up and building up the color, and there, the stripes are done. Just doing some little touch-ups, and turning it over to the red side, it's time to add the seeds. I was adding the seeds, and then I was thinking, will I just fill up the whole part with the seeds? That's a bit boring. It was my original pumpkin design, but I think I'm going to change it up. So I brought out my paper to brainstorm. I drew a very ugly looking pumpkin. My first idea was to turn the seeds into bats, but I realized pretty quickly I did not want to do that. My second idea was to paint a generic pumpkin face, but that's boring, until I realized, what if I turn the triangles into seeds? That's perfect. And what if I do the same thing for the mouth? Maybe that's a bit too much. So I drew another ugly pumpkin, and keeping the seeds for eyes, I made a big open mouth. I noticed that the open mouth shape looks like a cut watermelon slice. So what if I drew a watermelon mouth on the watermelon? Is that weird? I think it's concept. Well, anyway, I decided that this was my best idea, so taking a pencil, I just drew out the design and then started coloring it in with a Sharpie. The big giant raindrop seed shape for the eyes, and a tiny normal sized one for the nose. Then using Posca, I added the green of the mini watermelon mouth, and then the same with the white for the rind. Oh my god, why does it look so creepy? It's the eyes are staring into my soul. I wanted it to look cute and spooky, spooky in a cute way. But seems to be a bit more on the creepy side. Anyway, it'll get better. So I added some white upside down seeds to be the fangs. And finally adding the shinies to the eyes so that it's not staring into my soul anymore. See? It's cute. Right? Yeah, I think it's cute. Then I added a black line for the mouth so that it actually looks like an open mouth and not a gigantic, gonna be in your nightmare smile. And finishing up the rest of the details by adding the seeds. Okay, yay, we're done with the design. Wait, no, actually, I realized I completely forgot to paint the stem, so doing that quickly with some light brown paint, erasing the pencil lines, and now we're done. Final step, just to seal everything up with the matte Mod Podge. This is to avoid chipping and all, and I decided to go with matte instead of gloss because it's less sticky, and when the pumpkin is outside, I don't want dust to get stuck to it. After doing that to the whole thing, voila, my watermelon pumpkin. Is it kind of ironic I turned one fruit into a different fruit? I guess so. Is it a little weird? Definitely. But I like it. What do you think? Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye!